All right, we.
All
right. Shalom, Makim.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're gonna start by giving infinite honors and praises to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Harakakadash.
Double to the elders and apostles, great millstone, to rule and teach world, peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching His truth to the best of your ability and sincerity. All right, gonna give that's it. Double honor to that. All right, come on. All right, so without further ado, you see from the title of today's lesson. All right. Well, the title of today's lesson is gonna be the real labor is this truth. Right, because it's the real fight right here. Okay. Like the people in the world don't have to deal with the struggles a man of the Lord has to deal with. Right? But like the scriptures say, like the Lord said, this is a light affliction, but it's our affliction to bear. Right? Because it calls it a light affliction on one page, and at the same time, it say this is a burden you got to bear. It's a cross you got to take up.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's basically just stemming off that pagan holiday that just recently passed. Okay. And you can tell through that holiday that the joy and mirth and happiness throughout this whole place of Babylon the Great is no more, man. Okay, so while this place is going down, the prophets are being raised up. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 11 and verse 26. I'm gonna read down. Yahushua speaking. It says, "Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father. Neither knoweth any man the Father, save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him."
Right, and the Son, Yahushua, has revealed the Father to his elect, man. The 144,000 basically got that connection between Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right, we got that ladder that we could speak to Yahushua. He'll speak on our behalf to the Lord, man. All right, so he making an intercession for us.
Yeah. That's right, bro. Verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor.
Right, and what that word labor? I get in the blue letter. Well,
I get it.
All right, that word labor going to the strenuous hard work, which the brother about to get it. Right, but that's talking about the elect. We're the only ones really putting that effort in that even care about this. Let's be real, bro. All right, we the only one, Lord willing, with those men. We the only one that even care about doing it. We care about going out, prophesying, telling the people that it's transgression, proving ourselves. Okay. Right, that's our main focus, glorifying the Lord. Right, the average nigga, his mind ain't on this, man. His mind on actual labor. Right, how you gonna build up himself in this society? Going to that fucking plant job, man. Working on scaffolds and carpentry. Yeah. That's Jake only focus, man.
Jake in the block, how you gonna cook up a brick? You know?
Yeah, or that. Your full nigga bill, bro.
Selling your little weed and shit, man.
How you gonna rob a nigga today, bro?
Yeah.
What outfit he gonna had it look pretty and shit. That's what a nigga worried about, man.
Yeah,
that's work, you know.
That's hard work for a nigga.
Yeah, that's his 40 hours right there. Yeah, it's that word labor in the blue letter Bible in Matthew 11 chapter. All right.
Strong's G 2872.
Capiao. It says to grow weary, tired, exhausted, and we're tired. Esau's scripture says, Daniel 7:25, that he should wear out the saints. Jake is physically tired.
Physically, mentally.
but the spirit, even though we're physically tired, brothers go to work, the brother got jobs, 9 to 5s. But even though you're physically tired, the Lord put the spirit upon you to do his work. So as much as Jake do for Esau, you're supposed to do 144,000 times more for Yahweh while Yahweh shot. All right.
The Lord don't even really expect you to do that much, no.
Yeah.
He just say put your best effort in. Like shit, we ain't got to prophesy for 8 hours straight, right? But you got to go serve at that fucking job for 8 hours straight. But what is a 30-minute video, an hour-long video, a couple hours of reading, right? Fellowshipping with some brothers, bro. Getting a drink with a brother, talking to a brother. These are things Lord asks you to do. That's why I say it's yoke, which he's gonna get into. This yoke is light. This ain't grievous. The commandments ain't grievous. It's really beneficial to you. It's a little sanctuary right here. This really ain't even labor. It's labor, but it ain't labor.
Yep. Because the Bible says the word is sharp, quick, and powerful. Okay, you can't get no power from working for Esau on on a basic job, man. Ain't nothing comes with that. How you gonna profit when you're a slave? You're supposed to get paid after every job. So we're throwing up that we're searching out to get that what's it about that penny, labor to get that penny. Okay, our riches in heaven.
But moth and dust.
That do it not corrupt. All right.
It's gonna be something you can keep forever. This ain't gonna be no temporary. Oh, I got a check. Go through his check, bro. You're gonna have this forever, man. The kingdom is eternal, right? But the things on this side are temporal. Working for shit, the shit you could keep on this side temporal. The woman you dealing with temporal. The job you got, the car you drive, everything you got on this side ain't gonna last, man. Right, but the truth gonna last forever.
Yep.
You got that.
It says Strong's definition. It says to work hard.
Work hard, bro.
Labor, to be weary. All right. And in the etymology, all right, which is G2873. All right.
Strong's G 2873.
Kappas. It says a beating, a beating of the breast with grief, sorrow, labor, okay, or trouble.
It comes with a lot of sorrow because you got to show a lot of restraint. You laboring, the more labor you put into the truth, the less labor you putting into that world, man. It's really a give and take. You putting this energy into this, so you're gonna lose on this side. There's certain things you can't do. I gotta go to camp on Saturday, so I can't go out and do this today, man. Certain things restrain from you. That's where the sorrow comes in, because you got to make that sacrifice. It's a sacrifice you making, man. That's why it's work. Work is a sacrifice. You're giving up your time to this.
Yeah, like Apostle Boss said, man, we got work to do. All right, you're saying it. All right, you got something y'all can know?
No, I'm looking for something.
Okay,
Right.
I got you. All right, Matthew 11 and verse 28. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden."
Being burdened down by this world, man. Every day you just catching it. That's a man Lord's life, just 24/7 catching hell, man. It got in moments of the Lord just let you breathe for a little bit, but the majority of the time it's just catching hell. Because the Lord wants you to hate. If you are the elect, the Lord wants you to hate this place. He wants you to be exhausted, worn out. It should be a problem when shit be going too smooth to you, man. It really is some red flag shit when shit just falling in your favor 24/7.
Yep. Yeah, the Lord when shit count. What you got out?
That's why the Lord said this right here in Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction. That's why the Lord said that, man.
Nah, this ain't your rest, bro.
Give us our glimpse some days, an hour, everything may be all good, but ultimately this is all hell, man. Having to wake up, punch a clock, have to pay taxes, have to be under these damn devils. We're under a bunch of sodomites, man. A bunch of freaks and goblins and demons, man.
Yeah.
Right? This ain't no goddamn cakewalk, man. We're in a spiritual prison over here. You got it out.
God, man. Spiritual and a literal prison.
Yeah.
Extra incarcerated, bro.
Yeah. We troubled on all sides. As the scripture says, yeah.
Bro. Can't get no good sleep. Like a brother, you got bills, you gotta wake up. Demons fucking with you in your sleep. Demons fucking with you in the way of people you dealing with. Yeah. Demons fucking with you with the women that you dealing with, bro. It don't even fucking matter, bro.
You talk about a savings account, man. You can't save shit in this society, man.
If you're a man,
Lord gonna bring some shit just out of the blue. It's gonna cause you to go and dig into that savings account and spend it out. If not, spend it all.
I'll make you pray, bro, because I'm not gonna make you pray. So, Lord, I need your help right now.
Right, bro. It says Matthew 11:28. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest."
Right, but the Lord gonna give us that rest, but you gotta work right now. Ain't that how any job work? Okay, you gotta put in that 12 hours, then you can go to sleep afterwards. Right now we putting our 12 hours in. Right, that's why that parable too. Working to that 12th hour. Right, you got brothers coming in, bam, bam, bam. Right, why stingy idle in the marketplace? We got work to do, bro.
Yeah, in the vineyard, which is Israel. Okay, we out here laboring so more brothers can come in. Yahweh Shah is not going to return until the elect be sealed, and they are getting sealed daily. All right. It's Matthew 11:29. So like Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke up on you and learn of me.
Right, same thing he said in another chapter. You gotta take up your cross. Hey, this will come with it. I'm gonna lay it out plain to you. You're gonna lose your family. You're gonna lose this. You're gonna catch hell in the world. You're gonna have to render unto Caesar what Caesar's, pay taxes, pay bills. Right, but take that yoke upon you. You don't think the Lord had to pay for it? He wouldn't be saying this shit if he had to do it, right? Hey, he don't go into all the Lord detailed personal life, but he had to work under. That would have made him a hypocrite, man. Yeah. He's telling Jake, render unto Caesar, understand what Caesar, bro. Right? Yeah. Jake had to serve that job, do a little carpentry work right there, get paid them fucking taxes.
You're supposed to get paid after every job, man. Okay, so we're tying it all the way in, man. All right. So as we get close to the end, the cross gets heavier. As the brother was just going into, the cross gets heavier.
Walking uphill with that cross, bro.
Yeah, that's right, bro. It says, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart."
Which is how we should be, man. Right, the Lord himself came. He came in the flesh. He took all type of L's and didn't have to. I told Pontius Pilate, I gotta have a legion of angels down here right now, but hey, you have to see it through. And you saw it through for our sakes, right? Ultimately, Yahweh, but through for his men as well.
Yeah. Last little bit, it says, "And ye shall find rest unto your souls."
That's talking about the kingdom, man. That's the only real rest you're gonna get on this side, man. A nap ain't rest. They're getting a little lump sum of money, the Lord blessing you with some money. That ain't real rest, man, because it ain't gonna last. All right, you got this. Oh yeah, I got X amount of money in the bank account right now. What you gonna do when that Karagma come? All the money digital.
What you gonna do when the whole system crashes? that fucking crash. That crash is coming, man.
Fucking blackout happening.
Yep, cyber attacks, EMP attacks. They on the way. All right, you got some y'all now. You got.
Yeah, I have one I was looking at real fast. It says, hold up. See right. Okay, as just go. We already know this one. This is Sirach to go with that 29 you brought out. This is Sirach 2 and 5. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of affliction."
God.
Tried in the furnace. Okay, God. Tried in the furnace of affliction, and he said acceptable men. So Lord, that's because the Lord already know what you're capable of, man. Right, if you are the elect, he chose you from the foundation of the earth to be the elect. He knew there'd be certain shit you would be able to handle that other people wouldn't, man. Right, so you really need to take it as a compliment when the Lord putting you in these. I say, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation. That he even wanted to put this label on you, man. Okay, niggas can't handle this shit. You tell the nigga our day-to-day life, Jacob want to kill himself, bro. Yeah, this shit it's not fun at all. It's just constant hell. Go to sleep, catching hell. Wake up, catching hell. Middle of the day, throughout the day. Right? It's very a few moments you get to breathe. Right? That's why it's called labor. Okay, you're getting weary in the spirit, right? You got to pray, fast, right? And repeat until you get delivered.
Yeah. Because the more you come into this thing, the more years is added to you, the more hells you're gonna catch, the more demons is gonna attack you. All right. And all you can do is really, put your head to the ground and keep on driving in the dirt, man. Keep working, man. All right. It is what it is, This is enough for. This is part of the spiritual contract, man. That the men of the Lord have to go through.
God.
I got one for you, Elder Yagana. Exactly what you just said.
Go ahead. You got it.
Right. It's Sirach 1. Ecclesiastes 1 and 17. And it says, "And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this is also vexation of spirit." But that's the point right here. "For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow."
Yeah. So there you go. The more you increase in this thing, year 1, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 10, the more it's going to be asked of you. The more knowledge, as you grow in the knowledge, the more demons is going to pursue you. To knock you off your pivot to get you to fall, man. All right, and you gotta be in the way. You gotta have a mindset by any means necessary. I'm gonna stay in this thing by any means necessary. Nothing gonna shake or move me, man. While you doing that, you continue to being a good brother. Continue to work, man. Because this whole lesson was about working. With all these things going on, you study. Working and doing in pursuit of the masteries of Yahweh Shem Shai. And you watch the videos, People can't see that what you're dealing with. You're dealing with personal problems. You're dealing with things in the truth.
Yeah.
Physical project.
Yeah, you still driving. You still pushing that plow, man. All right. Let me get this other. I'm gonna get this other scripture in a minute. Watch, I'm gonna get it.
Beautiful.
I think I know where it's at too.
Come on, Elder. I got one too. Oh, bag of what you saying.
Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Let me get it. Cause I think Paul, yeah, that got it right here. Get it. Let me get it real fast. This is I'm gonna go up. This is Romans 8:33. All right, yeah, I started at 33. He said, "Who shall lay anything to charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justified." He said, "Who is he that condemneth? It is the Mashiach that died. Yea, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of the Most High, who also make an intercession for us." Everything else is from here gonna be the point. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? It says, shall tribulations or distress or persecutions or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Question mark. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. It says, nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persecuted, that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai our Lord. You got it out.
Right, but
that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Hey, you supposed to know, hey, focus on the grind. I think you focus on chasing that bag. We chasing the kingdom right now, man. Mm-hmm. We storing up those spirit, like the brothers going into the spiritual treasure. That's the mindset you gotta have. Right? You're gonna lose, you're gonna take L's, brothers gonna fall out, this is gonna happen, but you gotta maintain.
I was gonna say, you gotta maintain, because as you storing up your bank account, as a 2/3 would do, to try to prosper in this world, when all hell breaks loose, you can revert back to that spiritual bank account, that saving account that's going to prosper you in the days of trouble that are at hand. Okay, so we're getting our house in order, okay, knowing that the day of the Lord is imminent. It can happen at any time. That's why you see brothers just bam, they own it, okay? Doing your videos, getting a breakdown, learning how to structure goes within great millstone, okay? Being in contact with the body, okay? Communication, okay? That's building up, okay? Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What are you going to have to rely on when shit hits the fan? Like the brother said earlier, you can't run to the bank account if all hell breaks loose. They finna shut that down. The whole system is about to collapse. Who you gonna run to? Oh, we can get that in the scripture too. All right, Hosea 5:15. All right, I got one for you real quick. Backing up what the brother was saying earlier. All right, this is Luke chapter 12 and verse 48. It says, but he that knew not, I was speaking, and did commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Right, that's going for us. The Lord give you an ample amount of spirit, that portion of the spirit, you got to pay back, man. All right, so he's gonna give you that double course of affliction. But like the other Yagan was going into, that's because he know you acceptable. You look into that word acceptable, basically saying you know you can handle it. With that at 1 Corinthians 10:13, I ain't gonna place a burden on you that you can't bear. Right, but with that burden, he's gonna make a way for you to escape. Right? You know, Lord don't just be putting you in an inescapable situation. They'll always be testing your faith. And by the time you come out, damn, you're stronger than you was before.
Yeah, and the Lord do that to show to test your faith and to show His power. It's all about that balance. All right, if you can, brother, can receive that. I'm gonna test you to see what you can do. What say? I
was looking into that. I found that scripture too. One of the scriptures that go, basically it's about spiritual riches, man.
God.
That's what we're. This is the part of the works that we're going into and storing up for the kingdom of heaven, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 8:5. It says, if riches be a possession to be desired in this life, riches, physical money, fiat currencies, gold shares, whatever this is in this life, that be a possession to be desired in this life. But it says, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things? All right. You see?
Nothing, bro. Nothing better than this knowledge right here. It's put you at an advantage over everybody, bro. Yeah. How can you really complain? You know the future. You know how things are going in. All the Lord asks you to do is see it through and have some faith. Right? What He said, all you need is a mustard seed of faith, and you're gonna be able to move.
Rain of a mustard seed.
And He's gonna come through and then you can cash in when the shit get tight, because it's gonna get tight. Right? It's gonna be little shit that the Lord was looking at, how you were treating brothers, how you were dealing with them. How charitable you were, how consistent you were in the truth, how often you were studying. He gonna look at all that.
Yeah. Apostle Paul outlined it in I think that's in Timothy, with the sincerity, purity, faith, charity, faith, all those things tie in. That makes up a hope for elect man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Facing that guillotine, that's when you're gonna get the cash in. Give him spiritual powers right there. Yep. He been holding it down this whole time. He just take care of him. He'll be all right.
Yep. Even to feed you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. That's why the Lord said something about giving alms.
That was me. I just said Tobit.
One of them right here. It's another one I'm thinking about. This is another one. It's another one I'm thinking about, but this is a good one right here too. It says Sirach 3:30. It says, water will quench a fire in fire, and alms make it atonement for sins, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, giving alms, helping out, whatever it be. The brother catch a fly, you help the brother out. You're doing different things for the body. And that's an atonement, for sins, man. That's something that the Lord basically, definitely takes honor in.
That's right, bro. Yep. I got you on the back here, about.
Which is a part of the work. Everybody see what we doing on a big stage on the block of these videos, but it's a whole other thing going on behind the scenes when the curtain closed and the things that people can't see. That's what's much important, man. All right. How you doing?
I got you right. It's like that.
All right. Who are you? How do people really pretty much
perceive you?
Yeah, perceive you. What's your report, man? Your report is a part of the works amongst the brethren, man. You want to have a good report. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. In Hebrews 11, they say it take through faith the elders obtain a good report. Right? So it takes faith to even obtain that good report. You really believe in what you're doing, and if you got that real sincere belief, it's going to manifest in how you treat brothers and shit like that, bro.
Yeah. I got you on to add the line back what you just said. This Tobit chapter 12, verses 8 and 9, it says, prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness.
Yeah, a little righteousness is better than a person that got a whole host of unrighteous dealings, man. All right, keep going. Everything has some more, right?
Yes. It says, it is better to give alms than to lay up gold.
Yeah, it's better to give alms, man. Help out. Do what you can do for the betterment of the body, man. All right. If you, it's really, these camps belong to the brethren, man. If you see something going on in the camp, or brother need a garment, go get the material, go get a brother garment made. Don't have the brother sitting there with a raggedy garment. You know what I'm saying? The signs help out. You see a camp head, all right. You see the elder brother, whoever struggling with something, you help out, man. You don't sit there and just watch the shit decay and fall apart. No. Go ahead.
Yep. God, and it says, verse 9, for alms doeth deliver from death.
Yeah, see, alms can even deliver you from death, man. The Lord looking at that, because them alms, and also this too, I'm gonna say this, them alms supposed to come from a sincere place, man. Supposed to be all right, sincere when you giving them alms, man. You ain't giving them alms and grudging. You know, holding that. I'm gonna write this down. September 19th.
Need that $5 back. Cash in on that $5.
Yep. God, elder.
You don't even remember the shit. The shit happened, or you've been doing it so much, you don't even remember the accounts you did, you know, because you don't give a fuck about that, man.
That's right, bro.
It's just to be done, you know. Go ahead,
yeah. That's right, It says, for alms doeth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sin.
See, let it go again. This is just as Sirach 3:30 said, man. I believe. Read that part again.
God. So like book of Tobit, chapter 12, verse 9, for alms doeth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sin.
Shall purge away all sins, man. You know, you got to be in the mindset of doing that. That's a part of the work. That's the thing that people don't see. Because it's another scripture say that, you know, the people supposed to know that we the Lord's men by how we treat each other, the love we have for each other.
God.
Right? All right, that's a part of the work. That's the behind the scenes, man. All right, that's what you got to give a fuck about. You got to give a fuck about that too, not just looking pretty on a video, you know, with the garment and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the behind the scenes, man. The dealings with the younger brothers, the dealings with the officers in the camp, the camp heads, the elder brothers, if you have one. All right, those are the sweet, precious times, man, that you cherished in. Those things, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep, I got that one for you too, Doc. Sirach 3:30, real quick. It says, water will quench a flaming fire, and alms make an atonement for sins. Woo!
Yeah, came out again. See, it came out again. All right. You gotta be in the mindset of doing this, man. Doing that. This is, like I said, this is a part of the works. All right, because these people out here, they call us bums. They call us all type of manner of names. But at the end of the day, they don't see what's happening behind the scenes. They don't see the love that we have for each other, man. All right. You know, we actually doing the works. We actually changing ourselves into those men that the Lord talked about, man. Yeah. All right. We living this thing, because they got many guys out here that they can pull precepts out the ass. They can do all types of stuff on camera. When it comes to living in this thing, that's where the rubber meets the road at, man. They can't do it. You know, they can't do it. No matter how much you try to pull in and extract it out of them, they can't do it. You got to live this thing, right? This work of the Lord is a everyday 365 days of the year.
Round the clock.
Hour, man. Clock, man. Sometimes you gotta really live this thing, man. Off and on the camera, okay? It's not a me show. It's on and off the camera thing, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. Hey, real quick before you get that precept, the scripture speaks about being instant in season, out of season. That goes across the whole board. Consistent with everything.
That's right.
Making that good report. So the Lord is saying, look, my son did all these things and he did them perfect. Bible says, be ye perfect as your Father is in heaven. Okay, so you want to have all A's on that report card, man. Really?
Barely flying by that bitch.
They get on the fucking camera and do all like the brother was saying with a pretty garment and make it sound good, everything like that. But off the camera, you're a complete fucking nigga, man. You got all D's and F's, man, according to the Lord. Real talk. You got it, huh?
approaching basic on that business. All right, this John. It's that one you're looking for.
Short bus.
Spiritually illiterate. All right, this is John 13:34. This is the one you're looking for. It says, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another." That's the point. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Make it apparent right here, because they see that glow is a different vibe. Hey, you ever be around the brothers and you got outsiders looking in like, damn, it's like they related or something. Y'all must be family how y'all treat each other, man. But then they got family that don't even treat each other as good as we treat each other. The respect we got for each other. Right? That's why it's a astonishment. I'd say a strange thing to the world when they see a bunch of Jakes all on agreement. They all on the same page. They all get along. At least they supposed to. Right? And they're working as a well-oiled machine. One in Ephesians, it's a joint. Every joint doing what it's supposed to do, supplying its own strength, roughly paraphrasing, to that effectual working of love.
Yeah, like you say, this even amongst us when we be by ourselves, it's a certain glow that brothers have within themselves that they can't even see. You wonder why you go in these stores or on the streets or wherever you at in the inner cities, you see people just staring at you, man.
Yeah,
they don't even know it.
The spirit on them, they recognize it.
Yeah, we look rough, but it's something that is shining within us, man. The Bible speaks about that. That's right. Go ahead. You got something y'all can knock?
I got that other one you were looking for. Right?
And they had different accounts of people on the block saying, "Oh, I was standing across the street watching you guys. Y'all just have a glow about y'all."
Yeah.
It's about a vibration that you putting out, man.
Yeah.
Right. We the vibration of how about you shy, man. To basically to the righteous, to the righteous elect, hoping that they change. But now the world, the different people in the world, not all of them are of the elect, but they can feel the same holiness, man. The same righteousness that we have a vibration about us, and they can see it, they can feel it. And that's why that's why, a lot of times you got different men and people, they just want to stand by us sometimes, listen. They don't a lot of times you see them, they don't reply, they don't see them. They just want to be amongst us for a short period.
Yeah. That's right, brother.
I don't know why.
Yep.
Oh, it's that one.
Hey, because I remember like we was out there in Lake Charles. We was bringing it out there, man. And Jake was in the car with his wife. He just pulled up to the stop sign, got out, and just dropped it down, bro. Said, "Look, man, y'all had that, man. Y'all doing a fantastic job, man." You to see a group, because he saw the world also doesn't expect. They had the perception of when you see a group of so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans together, something violent is about to take place. When you see the type of love that's being bestowed about amongst each other, it's something different about these guys. Okay, and they're inquired to know, and we have different ways to fish those type of men in. Okay, Go ahead.
So Matthew 6:1, it says, "Take heed that ye do not your alms before men to be seen of them.
Yep.
Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven." So doing all that extra fake shit that Instagram give out, Jake be getting a bitch on Instagram, giving out Thanksgiving turkeys and shit like that. Yeah. You ain't supposed to be like that. Like the elder said, it's the shit that go on behind the scenes. Brother pop his tire. Jake, this shit ain't on camera. You gotta go middle of the fucking night, go jack a brother car up and help him change his tire, shit like that, bro. Yeah. I go take a brother to the XYZ location because his car down right now. It's the shit y'all don't see. Y'all just see the part where we get on the camera and break these precepts down, bro. Hey, bro. Right, but it's a whole nother lifestyle that come with teaching this book. Okay. All right, this is the next verse. That's it.
Were you reading from us?
That was Matthew 6.
Right,
that's verse 2, Matthew 6:2. "Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound the trumpet before thee." Look how righteous I am. Listen, brother, here, make a statement in front of the whole camp before you give a brother something, bro.
Yeah. Jake can say, man, I'm finna go on a fast. I ain't finna everybody to know like that. Scripture speaks on that, man. And everything be done in secret. And the Lord said he gonna reward. That in the same chapter? Reward the opening of kind of like
same verse. Well, no, a couple verses down. He says, as the hypocrites, you look into that word hypocrite, it's going to that shit. It's talking about an actor. Are you going to the etymology of a hypocrite. It literally says an actor, a stage player, bro. That Jake just be fucking acting, Jake showing off for niggas, bro. All right, well, I ain't gonna say because the men lord ain't niggas, but Jake showing off for men. Okay, it says, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Damn, look how racist, bro. You know, he's bringing chicken and liquor, shit like that, bro. And it says, verily I say unto you, they have their reward. All right, you looking for that worldly.
Yeah, that worldly clout, man. It's bullshit.
Clout. They look for clout season.
Yeah, but Jake ain't. Jake have a problem with serving other men.
Yeah.
Right? Jake have a problem, being terrible, man, and that's what counts. That's the service of the Most High. Not that bullshit. Who give a fuck about some chicken, man? Some beer.
I'm blue stone wings right now.
Yeah.
Man, who gives a damn about that? But Ben, you can clean certain things up, which I got a problem. I need to clean up. Sometimes I get raw, so-called cursing. You can clean things up to help bring in real and different men. But goddamn, man, who gives a damn? At the end of the day.
Yeah, God. They trying to sweet talk you. God. All right, it says, but when thou doest thine alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. All right, and basically don't show all this shit to the world. All right, you got keep these two lives separate to the best of your ability. It's supposed to show in you that you really living this spiritual life like this, but the whole world ain't gotta be all in your business, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be
doing this shit
you gotta live a Clark Kent type of lifestyle, man.
Yeah, Clark Kent time, bro.
When you on the block, that garment, you got your full cape on, everything. But when you go back into the world dealing with your moms, your pops, your cousins and all them, you put the suit on, man. You become whatever you is. If your name Tyrone, you become Tyrone.
Tyrone for y'all.
But when you go back to the block, your name, whatever your Hebrew name is, that's who you become, the real you.
Yep. A great man, Kana.
Yeah, great man.
Blend in with these niggas.
And that's a part of, that's a part of being a serpent. That's a part of, because I had one guy, he don't understand what was going on, but Jake was like, well, y'all hypocrites. Well, I could be a hypocrite, to the world. Because I ain't trying to win nobody over. I ain't trying to get no rewards. I ain't trying to get no trophies to the world. But to the brethren, that's where it counts. I don't owe the world a goddamn thing. I owe the brothers something, but they don't understand that. That's a part of, of being wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, man. You have to know what the right hand doing. You got to learn how to move off the radar.
Yeah.
All right. And when you're on the radar, circumspect. When you're on the radar, you know how to wheel and deal amongst different fashions of people. You around Edomites, you know how to wheel and deal. You around, hood jakes, you around so-called, because there's a difference between niggas and black people. You around black people, you know how to wheel on them. You around niggas, you know how to wheel and deal. This is what this truth teaches you over time, man. All right? And then when you have to deal in this, the truth shows you how to go condescend down to another man, however that man, whatever level he on, you go down to his level that he may understand this truth. If he's eloquent, you get eloquent with him. If he's real hood and ratchet and raw, you talk about the things that he can relate to for his truth to win them over, man. That's a part of his work. That's a part of the works, man. All right, being well-rounded and being
versatile.
Versatile in this truth, man. You can't be one-dimensional.
One-trick pony.
Yeah. Yeah. What that old saying? He's a man of many skills, but a master.
I said
jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, but a master of none.
You gotta, You gotta start mastering. You gotta be a jack of all trades and master those other skills too, man. All right.
Kana.
I got exactly what you just said. It's 1 Corinthians 9 and 22. I'll start at verse 21. All right, 1 Corinthians 9 and 21. To them that are without the law, as without the law, being not without the law to Yahweh, but under the law to Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that I might gain them that are without the law. So like your brother said, when we in that Clark Kent mode, we ain't looking to game you, man. That's what being on the block, private conversations, shit like that.
Yeah,
and even you gotta be careful with that. Just calling your phone and asking you some questions. That shit'll go left, bro.
Yeah, real quick.
I understand too.
Hey, just to back you up, Slack, real quick, to back you up, like the brother was saying, and what he's going into now, like we'll be on the block teaching, and you can just see any way, shape, or form that a certain guy is persuaded by this truth, and you reel him in through that certain aspect. Jay can come out there with a basketball, football in his hand. You can reel him in through that if you know what I'm saying, if you indulge into the scriptures. And look, man, we're the greatest. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get the scripture.
Yeah. What else going back to the book of Genesis, man? Being that great people. Look at sports. Jake is just all over sports, dominating everything. You can reel him in like that.
I got
it just a multiple ways. Kyle, you got it.
This is from the Apostle Paul. And the point is in 16, but I'm gonna go up to 14 to get the whole meat off the bone. This is 2 Corinthians 12 and 14. It says, "Behold, the third time I am ready to come unto you, and I will not be burdensome unto you, for I seek not yours, but you." It says, "For the children are not to lay up for the parents, but the parents for the children. And I will verily, very gladly spend and be spent for you. Though the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved." And this is the point. "But be it so, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile." So,
guile, bro. He got you with guile, basically finesse. Not a nigga way of finessing, but righteous finesse.
It says, "Did I make a gain of you by any them whom I sent unto you?" It says, right. "Did I make a gain?" Yeah, man. So Apostle Paul, was used righteous guile to win certain people in the church. Was he wicked? No. Even in the encounter with Yahushua, when Yahushua was sitting amongst the sinners, all right, the different sinners of Israel, you thought he was just sitting around just to have a drink with them? No, he was hoping that the light that shined in him and the righteousness that was in him can win them over, man. Same thing with us. We get around our cousins, they're asking us certain questions. I might deal with Jake, depending on how Jake is. But I'm gonna get around Jake. I'm not gonna eat what Jake eat. I'm gonna chime in on a game, the boxing match, whatever like that. But in due time, my ways and my righteousness and his truth can win them over. Hey man, what's up? Like, I see you change, bro. What's up with this, man? Can you teach me? That's because the thing about a prophet, we got a vision. That's the hope and the vision for certain men, in the long run. But if not, cool too. We all good with it, man.
Yeah.
But that's a thing called righteous guile, man.
Beautiful, bro.
God, man. Okay, got you right. It's literally just tying into your point, right? It's 1 Corinthians 9 and 22. Paul speaking again. It says, "To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some."
Yeah.
Oh, what did he say?
You can bring.
Okay, Con. And it says, "To the weak I became as weak, that I might gain the weak, and I am made all things to all men." So you gotta learn how to, brother said, will and deal with all different manners and different facets and areas of society, bro. You gotta know how to talk to this person, talk to that person, move around these people. Shit you can say around these people that you can't say around these people, man.
Hey, that's a part of this body of work. You gotta learn to be a people's person. You gotta learn to be a
you gotta learn to deal with fucking people.
Yeah, man.
You gotta do it. And like I said, I'm not a people's person. I deal with the brothers, and that's about it. But when you see me on the block, you think I'm just this bundle of joy, this brother just love, socialize. Nah, I learned that over the test of time. I learned to watch Apostle Tahar, watch the personality
Experience.
of watch the
Yep.
personality of Elder Ramla, Apostle Rakar, you know, Elder Yashwama, Elder Ariala, you know, the elder from California, Elder Malcolm, and you
Yeah.
learn to bounce that information and those different characteristics, and you fashion them, you groom yourself into your own. You know, that's what it's about, man. Critiquing
Yep.
yourself. If you're not a big speaker, you got to learn to be a speaker. If you're not a person, you got to learn to be a people's person, man. That's a part of this work. All right.
Yeah. Real quick, just to back up what Yakin was saying about listening to the different elders and everything, and you taking on what they're doing, okay? Well, what Jacob called role models, those are our parents, man. Those are our spiritual fathers.
I mean,
the same thing. It's Romans chapter 5, verses 3 through 5. Real quick, it says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulation also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because of the love of Yahweh Shah is showed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Ghost, which is given unto us. So what the brother's going into is that experience, man. Being in this truth over a vast amount of years, you will accommodate what is called experience, man. Going through things so you can teach others. It's all about feeding the flock. But it's go through things so you don't have to go through that. Okay, so Jake got to put off that old man, that old spirit, that old mindset. Yeah, I got it. I do it. Okay, you got a certain guy who's been in for over a decade. You can't tell him shit. That's not experience. Yeah. I feel like, you got it. I had it going right now.
All right, 444. It says, this next verse, 1 Corinthians 9 and 22 from the middle. It says, I am made all things to all men, like the elder was saying, condescending to them of low estate. That word condescending in a worldly terms, and he's talking about talking down on the brother, bro. It's really talking about meeting them eye to eye, seeing eye to eye with a brother. Brother, you see a brother ain't on this level, might be a bit slow, he might be a bit rough around the edges, you're supposed to be able to, bam, meet him there. So you can understand, bro, instead of just shitting on him, okay? And it says, that I might by all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be a partaker thereof with you. All right, so we're trying to get everybody that's meant for it to partake in this gospel, bro. All right, we're trying to return, the fatherless to their fathers, right?
Yeah. That's right, bro.
Yeah, because the brother made a point, you know, which I'm about to find in scripture real fast. You know, you gotta, you know, when you in this body of work, man, you gotta learn to deal with all type of personalities too. You know, you got, because the Lord calling give me that scripture about the parable about the fishes in the net. The Lord all, man.
Jeremiah 16.
Yeah, the Lord is calling all type of men. You got good, you got the good, meaning the elect, the good brothers, and you got the abomination. You got the, like, you know, you might have a guy, he just a straight, you know, he might be a straight degenerate, but the Lord call him in and give him opportunity. And he, you know, most time he casts him away, but the Lord's calling off. So in the midst of that, you might have a brother that's mentally slow, man. Is he a man of the Lord? Possibility, yeah. Do you cast him? You deal with him. You can't overlook a man because the man have a speech impediment. Shit, Moses had a speech impediment, man. All right? Moses stuttered, whatever it may be. And you best believe, man, that the men of the Lord have that edge, or have, have that other side of them, man. I'm trying to look, I got it right here, though. There you go. This is Sirach 11 and 12, just to prove my point. And again, there is another that is slow.
That's it, right? I'll look for that.
It has need of help, wanting ability, and full of poverty. This the point, though. This is yet the Lord yet the eyes of the Lord looketh upon him for good and set him up from his low estate. So the brother might right now the brother might be slow. The Lord dealing with him and dealing with him in such a way he come out of that shit, man. And I didn't
Yeah.
seen it over. I didn't see men. I didn't see brothers have one brother in particular. I don't know if the brother's still around, but it was a brother up there in Chicago. That brother had Tourette's at one time, you know. And over the course of time, he came. As the course of time he went on, you know, he started to come out of that shit, man. You know, I seen brothers up there in New York with the apostles. You know, stuttered a lot, stuttered and real nervous and shit. And over time, you watch the videos now, brothers don't stutter no more, man. Shit, even myself, I came in nervous and shit. You thought I couldn't read or some shit, you know, just being nervous. You know, that's why I say a lot of times when I see brothers in this truth, one thing I try to capture is, do I see myself in those? You know, because I was the state that y'all in. I was once in that state, and I see a lot of times a piece of myself. You know, and that's why you have mercy on brothers, because you know, it's nothing they really doing. It's just something that they you know, purifying off themselves, man, burning off themselves. You know, but shit, they can have brothers that's slow, man, or have mental issues, but that don't mean he ain't a man of the Lord. You know, he can't be a man of the Lord. I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
I got that one you're looking for. It's
Hey.
Matthew. It's Matthew 13. All right. Here you go. Matthew 13 and 47.
Okay.
All right, do the fucking phone. All right, here you go. All right. In Matthew 13 and 47, it says, again, the kingdom of heaven. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net that was cast into the sea and caught all kinds of fish.
Yeah, but
When it
we
was
know
full-
that net represents his truth.
Yep.
All right, the sea represents, you know, the vast number, basically the people. All right, and it said, and they gathered all kind, man. You had all kind of people come in this truth, from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different personalities, man, different problems. Because one thing, if you know, if brothers, you know, travel long enough in this truth, you learn that you're gonna become a counselor, you're gonna become then a father figure, you're gonna be a mediator, you know, a brother, you know. That's why the Lord made that statement, man. Who is my mother? Who is my father? Who is my brother? And he leaned his hand against the disciples, man. But you're gonna take on different what's the word, man? Different offices like that. 1 minute you
Yeah.
may
Mm-hmm. Roles.
yeah, that's different roles you might take on in this truth, man. And learn how to have patience to deal with brothers, man. Deal with those persons, brother not clicking, mind not clicking. You might deal with a brother that's too fast. You might deal with a brother that's, you know, and just he just all right, you know. You might deal with a brother that's a knucklehead at the beginning. But those are those experiences that you learn, man. That's a part of this work. Because the topic of the lesson is the works, man. And they have different offices, different things that go on in this work that you got to take on. You can't shy away from the work, man. You can't neglect the work.
Yeah, Jake just want
Going to the
somebody.
work, bro. Yeah. Jake want to do just a little bit and sit the fuck back, man.
Do the video.
The work is not done, bro.
Yeah, you got to
pertain to. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
because if the Lord called us ambassadors, guess what? The ambassador is the people person. The ambassador got to go out and handle shit, you know, for the
Yeah.
people.
That's go all over the world.
Yeah, kiss babies and say what the Lord and say what the king finna do, man. And take on shit. You know, they deal with conflict resolutions and shit. You know, that's a part of this work, man. If you hear about a disruption in the camp, guess what? You got to go find out from both sides what's going on, peel back the layer of that onion, and get deep into what the hell going on to resolve it, man. You know, and sometimes you gotta kick motherfuckers out, man. I don't even call it motherfucker. I'm just speaking like a Jake. I'm just a Jake from the South, but you gotta kick certain times. You gotta lay the hammer down, man. Sometimes you gotta lay mercy down, compassion. You know, that's a part of this work, man. You can't shy away from this thing. You know, the Lord's calling us to be you know, priests and judges and kings. What damn it, act like it, man. Act like it, shit. Do what a king would do, man. You know, make a righteous judgment.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all brothers got it.
Jake don't really be taking that shit seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Like you really about to be judging shit for real, bro. Like it's the whole point we doing this, because you about to be put in a position where you literally going to be ruling over people.
Yeah, and judging is making decisions, man.
About to actually be doing this.
That's what it is. Yeah.
A kingdom ain't just gonna be fucking a bunch of hoes and
no.
flying in space.
You laying down law. It's an Isaiah the 2nd chapter. The law is gonna be established. Who are the ones gonna be doing it?
Yeah,
okay.
About that. A lot of the guys think that the truth or the kingdom will just be an Uncle Luke video, man. You out your goddamn mind, man. Just an Uncle Luke video all goddamn day long, man. And it's not gonna be like that, man. We're gonna be judging shit, man.
Yeah.
These nations gonna have to be brought our courts, man.
Pulled up on crimes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pulled up
on their trial. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
God, I still got that parable right here.
Oh, yeah, finish. All right, Bible goes.
All right, it's Matthew 13:48. It says, when it was full, the men pulled it ashore. Then they sat down and sorted the good fish in containers, but threw the bad away.
And that's what happens sometimes. Just really the spirit sorted through the spirits, man. The guy the guy that's a part of the bad fish or the bad guy. He prolongs for a while, then the spirit finds him out and casts him away, man. And what happens with the good vessels, the good brothers that come to the truth? They're still around. They're still around, man. You know?
God, I was just going in that on the video. I say in Revelation they got the grapes being kept for the wine press, and in Second Ezra they got the grape that he eat, the Lord keeping to himself.
Yeah. That remnant, that seed, that seed. Yep. It's back to what you were saying, about that. Oh, so go ahead. You got it.
They got a little bit more. They're just finishing it up. All right, it says, verse 49, next verse, it says, so will it be at the end of the age, at the end of Esau's world. The angels will come and separate the wicked from the righteous and throw them into the fiery furnace where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Don't get more straight to you just broke it down.
I tell you, straight up out the gate.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Weeping and gnashing the teeth, man. Okay. It's in Psalm chapter 2. All right, verses 8 and 9. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Going to what the elder was saying, man. All right. You're gonna have to make decisions, man. Being a judge, a ruler, a king, or a priest. That's in Matthew the 24th chapter. He should make the ruler over all his goods. Okay. So what you working was going to the title of the video. It all lines up. You being a workman. Okay. Yeah, it's a reward after that. Don't you get a reward after you've done a job?
Trash ass check.
Yeah.
You dedicated your life to that. At least you can do is get a reward.
The check ain't worth a damn, but you still got paid. We're finna get a whole nations of people. Okay, beginning with Esau, Edom, an inheritance.
Worlds, man. We finna receive
worlds.
Yeah, worlds, bro.
Lord said He made the world for our sake, and that word "world" goes into many planets, dimensions. Your mind cannot fathom what the Lord Yahweh Shai has waiting for us, brother.
Don't try to, bro. I say seeking out things that are too high.
Man, it's too high for you, man.
Focus on getting out of America right now, bro.
Apostle Paul spoke about that, about the things that are seen. Did the brother read that earlier?
And the things
temporal and things that are not seen are eternal, man. Don't try to get all Jake try to go too far with it, you know, with the chairs and everything. Like,
don't try to get deep.
And don't try to be the deepest brother, man. Just stick to the script, man. You try to get deep, then you end up going off into what's called seducing spirits that the Bible speaks about.
You get fucked up. Really, the name of the game is you want to be like everybody else. When it comes to the truth, you want to follow that example. Then you're trying to stand out and do this different. Just follow the order that's been set. You don't want to stand out, bro. The Lord gonna put you in your position where you can stand out in the kingdom. Right now, we are just working right now. Because
the Bible speaks about those stars going to be shining more. More stars shine brighter than others. Yeah. This Psalm 2 and 8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. I mean, do that need to be even elaborated on or broken down? All right, last verse. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel.
So we're gonna be that battle action weapon of war. Lord willing, with those men, He's gonna use us to do this. Huh?
Yeah.
I said the dead shall not prevent them. They
got a lot.
Got brothers already on them chairs right now, waiting for shit to pop off. For shit to go down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. They're gonna be fighting with the Lord.
Or say, we should not prevent them with your sleep. That's right.
They already up there with the Lord right there. They got their reward already. Right? We gonna get our reward. You get beheaded, man. He can't lose. Right? All you gotta do is do the work, and you can't lose. Right, bro. Whether we live in Yahushua or die in Yahushua, this shit, nothing. The brother brought up that precept. Nothing can separate us from the Lord.
Right,
but you gotta do the work.
Get that real quick.
Water.
All right, Khan. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4. All right, in verse 5, it says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist. And that word evangelist goes to what? A preacher of the gospel. We're doing the work. You cut on YouTube, you're gonna see somebody in Great Millstone getting it in. But it ain't just about doing the videos like we're going to. It's about the things that are not seen on the video that make you a real brother. Okay? Not Academy Award winner, man. All right? You're not fooling nobody. The Lord just got you on display. Look at this dude, bro. And the Lord will make an example of you in front of the whole body. All right? Do you want that smoke from the Lord? It says, make full proof of thy ministry, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
That's what you want to be able to say at the end of this thing. Oh, I'm ready. I did all I could. I put my best foot forward the entire time I was in this truth, bro. Right? Like the elder was talking about, you want to make sure you had a good report across the board. Right? You got a good report with the Lord. You had a good report amongst the brothers. You've been consistent.
Diligent.
Yep, diligent.
That's right. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
Faith and the patience of the saints. That's what we're doing this for, man. To eventually get that crown, bro. But 2 Corinthians 13. Right, these are they that overcame death. Right?
Yes.
These are those who
came out of great tribulation.
Came out of great tribulation. Got those crowns up on their heads and palms in the hand. That's gonna be an actual ceremony that's gonna take place, and we're gonna bam with that palm in your head.
Palm on your head. Palm on your head. Second 242.
Right, bro. Try to die in America for no reason. It's one thing to die. It's another thing to die in vain, bro. We ain't trying to be like the multitude that perish, bro. Fuck that. They can do this shit for no reason. Not the shit, but they ain't doing this work for no reason.
I'm going to use the Baton roof. I need to use the Baton roof for that. Like,
hey, we want that first ride out, man. Scripture speaks about being those first fruits. Okay. When that chariot comes, man, we want to be on that. We want to be on that chariot. And Scripture speaks about the ships of Tarshish. Jake being brought back. You know, we got different, different kinds. How Jake gonna be? Yeah, Jake gonna be all over.
They gonna be running like full-blooded Edomites, full-blooded Moabites.
Yep.
Hey, come on in.
Yeah. So you got to be careful when you're out there on the highways teaching, man. You know, it could be a whole Jake that you're talking to, and you just giving him the business, allegedly giving him the business because you think he looks like these other nations, man. All right, Apostle Hall always going to that, man. Like a lot of them Amalekites over there in the land of Israel from Teman, okay? Some of them are Jakes, if not the majority of them.
You know, Lord gonna wipe out 2/3. 2/3 y'all don't know who y'all are and don't give a fuck. It's gonna be looking like Chinese and all this and that. You're gonna be mixed all into the other nations. So they just gonna have to kill you. Right now, it's really safe to say we the majority as of right now. But we're about to change that in a little bit. So
that's right, bro. Oh, I had one in Ephesians. You got it, Doc. This is Ephesians chapter 5. All right. It says Ephesians 5 in verse. Let me start from the top. Ephesians chapter 5. All right, here it is. Ephesians 5 and verse 10. Let's start right here. It says, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness.
Worldly nigga shit, basically. Bro. That's the unfruitful works of darkness. Right? Also, going a little deeper, the wild of the devil, taking that karagma, taking that juice. Okay. Anything that Esau puts out, that's the unfruitful, I say, unfruitful works of darkness right there, bro.
Yep.
But we the ones who are gonna stand on it. These are they who
stood stiffly.
Who stood so stiffly for the Lord, who are not defiled with women.
Yep. Right. Revelation 14. It says, but rather reprove them, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret.
Right? We're gonna reprove those who can be reproved, right? Because you're in the world right now, so you need that reprove, man. Right? But that's gonna decide whether or not you are the elect or not. If you're gonna take that reproof, or if you're just gonna continue on doing what you're doing.
Yep. Last verse. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doeth make manifest is light.
Right? And the scripture say all things that are hidden shall be brought to light. There's no thing hidden that shall not be brought to light. That's the paraphrase. All the mysteries of the book, what's going on in the world, all that shit about to be put on mainstream. Yep. It's gonna be made apparent that we were telling the truth this entire time, man.
Yeah, that's how Esau's being revealed. The internet was created for Esau to be revealed. When the Edomite said, "Oh, we wish the day that the internet was not even made." You regret the day the internet was made because it exposes you. All right, you got it, Yakina.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. At the end of the day, we got to keep putting in this work to the end, because we at the end. Like this brother say, you got this devil coming out saying that the internet should have never been made, because why? The precious elect has been woken to the internet. All right, but y'all brothers had anything?
That's it, huh?
Got one to take out, huh? Oh, about to take out.
On the one you got there. Like I said, I gotta go make a run.
Okay. I'll be real quick with that. All right, it's Hebrews 6 and 10. Straight to the point. It says, for Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. All right, tying back into the labor, which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. That's a massive part of that labor right there, serving each other. Right, but the ultimate way we serve each other is through this truth. Right, it's teach you how to deal with your brothers, bro. It teach you everything you need to know about being a man of the Lord is in this book. All right, but with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. Gonna end it by giving infinite honors and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash.
The man said, the elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Kwame Shalom.
Kwame Shalom. Shalom, Makiyan.